And we are live. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for showing up. I'm Ezra. This is Jonathan.
I'm Jonathan. This is Ezra.
And either way you slice it.
You got some loud horsing off.
This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. That's right. We are not experts, therapists, financial advisors, relationship gurus, or parenting coaches. We are, however, enthusiastic amateurs with microphones and too much free time. Anything you hear on the show should absolutely not be used to make life decisions. That includes, but is not limited to, money moves, marriage vows, breakups, makeups, child-rearing strategies, or any situation where logic and responsibility are typically required. We are a comical and satirical show, so if you're taking us seriously, you may already be part of the problem. Now that we've legally covered our behinds, let's get into it.
Oh, that's so refreshing.
I
That
still
is
love that intro,
refreshing.
man. Love it.
Well, welcome,
Good
everybody.
news, everybody.
Yeah. Today, we had a visitor visit our country up in Alaska because it's real close to Russia. Vladimir Putin is in town.
Was in the house.
Yeah, he got the fucking flyover F-35s with the B-2 bomber. Was kind of a little bit of a flex. You know, like, you know, this is what you're going to fucking deal with if you don't settle the shit in Ukraine. This is...
You see that, Vlad? I'll fly him over your house.
Finest, some say the best B-2s in the world. And they are.
Yeah, they are.
So, but we all know it's a puppet show. It's a puppet show. And so, right, they met up. They probably had some nice steak and some wine.
Yeah.
And discussed their lines.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, rehearsed, if you will.
They had to rehearse their lines. Yep.
Now, when I say no, I don't really mean no. I don't care either way. But my boss, he tell no. And then you look disappointed and agitated. And then whatever your boss told you to do, you do.
You do what George tells you to do, and I'll do what my guy says.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, tell George I said hello.
Tell him that bounty on his head is still active.
And he winks at him. You know what I'm saying. I had to make nice for people in Russia, you know.
You know, man, single-handedly collapsed our economy. Okay, but we know there's going to be no end to it. There's never going to be an end to it.
No, but hey, it looked good though, huh?
Well, because there's no money in an end to it, okay? There's no money in cures for diseases, so there's no money there. And there's no money to end any wars either. So let's, our friend, fellow Chicagoan Jimmy Dore. Let's see what he has to say.
One of the greats.
Which is great news for my comedy special. Because I have a lot of Ukraine war material in there, but it's bad news for the people of Ukraine. You know what else seems odd is that there is a summit taking place in Alaska right now. High stakes. That's according to CNN. High stakes.
That means that the stakes are actually cut 3 inches high.
That's correct.
That's what it means.
That's
not your regular inch and a half. They're 3 inches.
I mean, we're talking to world leaders here, so the stakes need to be pretty high.
The stakes are high.
I'm like, why would they have a summit in Alaska, right? And my theory is, it was so Sarah Palin could see you when you're arriving from her porch.
Hey now,
I think that's it.
Jokes. All right.
Why do you think they did in Alaska?
Well, it's a great TV program. It's like you get to meet at the tippy, the bear. What is it called? The Bering Strait. Yeah. I mean, he's doing everything for TV. You got to view it in that context, because everything is going to be a nice show. You got to go to a nice setting.
I thought this was a real thing. I thought they were being serious. They're going to solve all the problems.
Well, that's
right. In one meeting.
That's what they're telling us. That's what we're being told. Over high stakes.
Over high stakes, of course.
A milieu, as they say. Yeah.
So here's what Scott. Why am I blanking on Scott's last name? Scott Ritter, friend of the show, Scott Ritter. Thank you.
You were welcome.
She has to make like 3 moves so she could talk. She has to like push the thing. She has to take it. She has to take it around. Then she has to turn around. So that kind of takes away the convenience of a headset. He's turned it into an inconvenience.
A walkie-talkie.
Hey, look, we have our new inconvenient headsets. So here's what Scott Ritter said about. Here's what he thinks is going to happen, because Trump has no cards to play. That's the thing. Trump has tried to play his cards. Trump has tried to economically, just Biden, the United States, Biden and Trump have tried to economically sanction Russia into subservience, and it ain't working.
So that's a good point. Yeah, it's pretty obvious, because Trump did say, right, he was going to have the shit settled in a day or two.
Yeah, he said it would be
7 months.
over in half an hour. He said it would be over.
So it's pretty obvious he can't control either dog. Zelensky or Putin. Every time he wants to come to the table, one of those motherfuckers attack the other and shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you can't break the shit up.
Yeah.
Russia's stronger than ever economically. Their dollar is worth more than it was before the war started. This has been a disaster. So now they're just selling more oil and stuff to places like China, and it's just not good. Trump has no cards to play. He has no hand, as George Costanza would say. He has no hand. And so Scott Ritter is going to tell you what's actually going to happen. As we predicted, since the day this war started at the show, we predicted that this war is going to end however Vladimir Putin wants it to end. And that's what's kind of Scott Ritter says here.
So what you're basically saying is that it's up to Donald Trump to come up with some way to save Ukraine.
Yes.
It's not about Russia. This is about saving Ukraine. If they can't come up with, I mean, Vladimir Putin seemed to say, I heard him say there a little while ago, do this and we'll stop.
I think
we'll have a ceasefire the next day.
Vladimir Putin, again, he's the Russian president. I can't speak for him, but my guess is that he is going to give Donald Trump the ground truth. And he's going to say, look, Mr. President, this is the reality here. I don't know what your people are telling you. The thing about 20,000 dead is just bonkers.
Right, yeah.
The reality is we're winning. We're winning decisively.
Yeah.
Every day
Trump fucking knows that.
Yeah, he knows that.
Look I'm some asshole who fucking works a 9 to 5 for a living, and I fucking know it.
Right. Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, we know we've been giving Ukraine a fuck ton of our money, and they're losing the fucking effort. We know.
Losing bad.
This guy has to go on RT to tell us simple plebs because we can't figure out. Oh, God. All right.
advantages accrue greater. I'm willing just to keep this war going as long as necessary if our conditions are met. I would like this war to end. I know you want this war to end. Okay, but you have to respect Russian reality. This is Mother Russia. We're not stopping until we get this. And if they don't allow that and we have to keep fighting, then we will. If you want to stop the war, get Zelensky to agree to these territories being Russian. They will never join NATO. And then notice what he said. Once the ceasefire happens, then there's other conditions. The war doesn't end. He said, then there has to be denazification, demilitarization, and changes in government, et cetera. But that's not a condition for a ceasefire. For a ceasefire.
Really quick too, not to interrupt this guy. I had heard that like a day or two before the meeting in Alaska, that Ukraine actually did like a drone, pretty decent size drone strike to Russia. and
where in Russia though?
Probably nowhere significant, but attack nonetheless. But a couple days prior to that, Zelensky had went to Europe again and talked to European leaders, and then all of a sudden, because he's got to be getting orders,
yeah,
and so he goes out to Europe for a visit, and then he goes back to Ukraine. Then they launch the drone strikes on Russia. So this is almost like, well, like you said earlier, although we were kidding about not really, the theater of it, of, oh, my people are telling me to do this, your people are telling you to do that.
Yeah.
Well, Zelensky's getting orders to no, man, keep fighting, old chap. Just keep launching those missiles and don't worry about it. We'll handle Trump and we'll handle all that. You just keep hitting Russia.
Well, the one aspect to this that I would really like to find out, but I mean, the thing about the internet and everything, it's so unreliable. Realistically, it's getting to the point where you don't know what to believe anymore. But what would be interesting to find out is, are they really that depleted in manpower? What is the truth on that? Because
Ukraine?
Yeah. You know, because you keep hearing these stories about them just grabbing people off the street. But then there's some people who are saying, no, it's not true at all. That, there's this huge rush of patriotism and people are dying to get in there.
Yeah.
But then you hear that not,
I know. Well, so although, we don't know the reality of it, I think we can use some logic. I do. I'll just speak for me. I'm not going to put this on everybody. I'll just say, so if my logic is flawed, I take the blame. I won't put you all under that umbrella. But
get ready for the blame game.
Yeah, Russia is fucking enormous.
Yeah, it's huge.
With fifth generation fighter jets and supersonic missiles, and again, larger landmass, so larger population. And Ukraine is tiddlywinks, and it's the size of what's Ukraine? The size of Texas at best.
At best, yeah.
And so, they've been fighting now for 5 or 6 years. I would say that
has it been that long already? I'd say 3 years since it officially started. I think.
Fact check. Just real quick.
Since it officially kicked off.
Dear Google, when did Russia invade Ukraine?
Google immediately starts with you. Dear Ezra, how many times have I told you?
Go the fuck to sleep, Ezra. And don't you worry when Russia invaded Ukraine.
It's none of your business.
So we got February 24th, 2022. So 3 years. You nailed it.
3 years.
Okay, so 3 years of just them going back and forth and back and forth. I'm pretty sure Ukraine probably is depleted. You just don't have the human beings.
But the other part of the show that I think is really funny is how a lot of mainstream media, Fox, everybody, they go out and they'll do news reports saying, "Oh, if we only knew what Putin really wanted." When he did that Tucker Carlson interview, he pretty much plainly said he wants Ukraine back because it's part of Russia.
Right.
I mean, remember he went into that whole.
Well, he gave a whole history. Yeah, he gave a whole damn history lesson for the first 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, for the first 30 minutes of that interview of how Ukraine belonged to Russia. So clearly, that's what the guy wants,
or at least a portion of it back.
Yeah.
But then I thought, like we covered before with Jimmy saying that, so it's more than just that. I think maybe he made his mind up after he told NATO, stop moving your forces east. Stop.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, it's fine. It's fine. And but they kept moving east and kept moving east. And then Putin was like, all right, motherfuckers, that's it. And then that was it. Then he did his thing. And now maybe at that point, was he like, fuck it. I'm just taking all this shit back. You had your sovereignty and everything was fine, but NATO didn't want to listen to me. You don't want to let me in NATO. So then fuck you all. However you say that in Russian.
I know, right? However you say it. And the other puzzling thing is, too, why that specific time? Why did he decide, okay, this is it? Because NATO has been moving east for 20 years,
Yeah,
or better, or more.
I would say it's safe to say that NATO is ever expanding.
Yeah, it's always moving, and it's always moving towards Russia.
Yeah,
and then there's the whole what's it called, the Minsk Accords,
Oh yeah, those little peace treaty deals.
Yeah. So was it that in conjunction with NATO always moving east and also telling them, no, you can't come in here? I don't know, but it just seemed odd. The whole thing seems odd. Like the breaking point was what was the actual breaking point for him to say, okay, that's it, we're going in?
Stuff we don't know.
Did he try to order something from Ukrainian Amazon and they screwed his shipping over?
They shipped it to the wrong house.
They shipped it to the wrong place, and he was like, that's it.
That was the last fucking straw.
Fire, as you rightly pointed out, there's two conditions. Mother Russia is Mother Russia. You can't be part of NATO.
That's it. We'll work from there.
Yeah.
And that was on the Rick Sanchez show, which
you see that hand gesture?
Which one was it? A Illuminati signal? What did he do?
I don't know.
And you can't be part of NATO.
That's it. We'll work from there.
Yeah.
Damn. Go back over.
and that was on the Rick Sanchez.
Changes in government, etc. But that's not a condition for a ceasefire. For a ceasefire, as you rightly pointed out, there's two conditions.
Ow.
Mother Russia is Mother Russia, and you can't be part of NATO.
That's it. We'll work from there.
Yeah.
And that was on the Rick Sanchez show.
I didn't see a hand gesture. I thought maybe he was going to say,
I thought I saw something. Never mind.
Mother Russia's Mother Russia. Say the words.
Say it.
Say the words.
Which I was just on last week. Rick Sanchez, great broadcaster, doing good. He's got good pipes. So how does Donald Trump get Zelensky to agree? That's the question.
I'd offer him like a truckload of cocaine. You got to go for their weakness. Come on, Mr. Art of the Deal. You go for what their weakness is.
So cash. He wants cash.
We'll give you a fucking truckloads of cocaine. Believe it. We got it. Okay. We're taking out the cartels in Mexico and stealing their cocaine. We'll give you a couple boatloads and, like you said, bunch of cash. How about we'll let you live? How about that too?
I was just going to say, give him one of those. Yeah, give him one of those sweetheart deals where he gets plastic surgery. He gets to go somewhere tropical.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of cash. And
give him the old Godfather bit.
Yeah.
Either your fucking signature's going on this paper or your brains. One of those two.
Take your pick.
Yeah. Make him sign that fucking deal.
Mm-hmm.
I say he has Zelensky fake his death and then send him to San Juan with a new name, Jorge Gonzalez. He's still
you and Jimmy on the same
page.
Thank
you. Thank you. I told you.
Damn.
I told you. I called it.
An all expense rest of your life vacation.
That's it, man. Somewhere tropical.
That is a sweetheart deal. I'd take that shit all day.
It's an amazing deal.
If these two fucks behind me would offer me some shit like that, I'm taking it.
You're good.
I'm taking that fucking deal.
Because look at his future. If he tries to stay in Ukraine, somebody's going to kill him. You know.
So that's what we do. Okay, that's why I don't know about us, America, but the global elites who topple countries and then put in their guy. That's what they always do. Like, we're going to use you because you're a useful idiot. And the second you've served your purpose, we're going to kill you.
Yeah.
Because you're a loose end at that.
You're gone.
You're a loose end. So Zelensky fits that mold, right? There was a president before Zelensky of Ukraine. They overthrew him. And then they put Zelensky in. Mr. Dick Piano himself. Because If there was one guy you wanted to be in that
Yeah.
position, to be a failed comedian who played piano with his dick.
Yeah, because you know that comes up at every meeting he goes to. Hey, did
Oh,
you really play the piano with your?
Yes, you saw the video.
Yes, you saw the show. Come on.
It's still on YouTube. You could fucking find it. Stop asking me.
Can you do it here? Can you this? No, no, you don't want to. You don't want to perform.
Yeah, but you nailed it though. Yeah, send him on an all expense rest of your life vacation.
Yeah,
nice.
Does cocaine, but now he sells it. It's a win-win.
Oh, see,
I think he sells.
And then he threw in the cocaine.
Yeah, like you.
See,
we both got it.
That's our guy, man. That's why we love Jimmy.
Too currently.
I think he sells it too currently. So here is Mersheimer saying basically the same thing. Oh, hang on. What happened?
The Russians have seen this kind of behavior as we have over and over. There's nothing surprising here. And what the Russians, I am sure, understand is you're not going to get a meaningful agreement on Friday. You're not going to get a meaningful agreement the next Friday or the Friday after that. And this one is going to be settled on the battlefield. And what you want to do if you're the Russians is that you want to go to great lengths to present yourself to the rest of the world and to President Trump as a reasonable statesman. And you want to be willing to talk to Trump if he wants to talk to you. But there's no hope here that you're going to get a meaningful agreement. The best that could happen is that Trump would agree to Russian demands, and he would tell the Europeans and the Ukrainians, you can either accept Russian demands or not. But if you don't accept...
That's what I actually think what it's going to boil down to.
That's where it's headed.
Yeah.
But we have to go through the show to get there.
Yeah. Because Trump's eventually going to be like, look, I can't. I got nothing. I got nothing.
Because of the ego thing. He's got to do the song and dance for a little while people are still dying, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, innocent women and children in Ukraine. But hey, you know,
and his
ego's worth it. You know,
let's be fair. A lot of good people on both sides.
And I got a big, beautiful ego. I got to protect it.
A lot of people on both sides. The Russians too. Russians are dying too. It's not like
it's not a one-way street. That's right.
I'm out of here. And it's up to you to negotiate and deal with the Russians. But he's not going to do that, in large part because he's surrounded, Trump is, by advisors who won't allow him to do that. Keith Kellogg and Marco Rubio and others will whisper in his ear.
Lindsey Graham among those.
Yeah, he listens to all those people.
And so...
Why the fuck would he listen to Lindsey? I mean, of all people, Lindsey Graham.
Yeah. I mean,
Lindsey, get your zesty ass away from me. I saw your name riddled all over those Epstein files.
Yeah.
And Epstein and fucking Lindsey has been, I mean, he's shown his true colors for years now. This motherfucker's a war hawk.
Big time. Because remember, he gave that whole little that speech about, we got to get our hands on those minerals. We don't want any of those minerals falling into the wrong hands.
Well, and he also suggested that somebody assassinate Putin.
Right. Yeah,
so
right.
A U.S. congressman calling for the assassination of a leader of another country.
Of a Russian president. That's nice.
Yeah.
Anything else, Lindsey?
Yeah.
You got any more freaking zingers?
Any fucking bright ideas? You fucking warmonger.
So the war's not ending, which is great news for my comedy special because I have a lot of Ukraine war material in there, but it's bad news for the people of Ukraine.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know.
Do people think that Ukraine's winning for real when they have just signed a thing to
sadly,
allow 60-year-olds to join?
Yeah, they just
by allow, I mean stuff them in a van.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
So, but this is coming from a good source now. It's Kurt saying
Kurt is...
So Kurt saw, because I saw the same things on Twitter. I saw the footage of it happening. But like you said, you got to be really careful on Twitter or the internet in general.
I was going to say, for all we know, that could be a drug bust in Russia.
Right. Or the guy, it has a warrant for his arrest.
Right. Yeah, but he runs away and they're like, well, we'll shoot him later, you know.
Yeah, but if Kurt's saying it, And did you see he just said that they passed a law now allowing men up to 60 years old to enlist?
Wow.
So they are running out of
and
bodies.
didn't they put out like a thing where they will pay men from other countries to be in their military?
So I vaguely remember hearing something like that.
Something like that. I thought I heard something like that.
Yeah.
Either way,
it really wouldn't. I'm surprised that they haven't looked into that if they haven't already. We have like American mercenaries because they were doing Middle East shit all over the place.
Well, they're busy doing that though.
Doing merc work. They should be able to be contracted to go out there. But again, it's like
those guys are pricey though.
Zelensky can afford it with all the money everybody around the world's giving to that fucking what would their charity?
But see, that cuts into his fund budget though.
It's tapping into my cocaine money.
It taps into my fund budget.
Those American mercenaries,
and I don't like to cut into fund budget. You know what I'm talking about.
Fuck.
So here's a headline from a French newspaper that Russia makes biggest 24-hour advance in eastern Ukraine ahead of the Alaska summit. The Russian army this week made its biggest 24-hour advancement into Ukraine in over a year, just days ahead of a meeting between Trump and Putin. The Russian army took or claimed 110 square kilometers, that's 42.5 square miles, on August 12th compared to the previous day, according to AFP analysts and battlefield data from the Institute for the Study of War. It was the biggest advance since late May. So in recent
May, June, July, August. Okay, it's really
3 months.
Yeah. I'm hearing the thing, thinking like, oh my God, it's their biggest advancement in 2 years.
Right.
It's been 3 months. Like, all right, settle down. They are at war, of course. Let's keep that in mind.
Right.
If it had taken 2 years to make such an advancement, I'd go, what the fuck are they doing? So it's only been 3 months. Okay, yeah, they're moving amicably. So
months, Moscow has typically taken 5 or 6 days to progress at such a pace. Although Russian advances have accelerated in recent weeks, Russian forces on the ground in Ukraine have been closing in on a key territorial grab around the city of Pokrovsk in the eastern Donbass region, which is part of Ukraine's industrial heartland that Putin has long coveted.
Right.
So that's what's actually happening. But the Ukrainian press, which remember is Zelensky got rid of all the actual press, and now they just have basically state puppets, right? That acting as press. And
you mean like the United States? Yeah.
Well, I was going to say,
yeah. What took them so long?
How's that different from us?
Yeah. What took them so long? We've had fucking the news telling us their bullshit for 40 years.
40 years, easily.
Since they could print on newspapers.
Yeah.
Inside Ukraine, he got rid of all the independent journalists, got rid of anybody who was adversarial towards him. It's kind of the thing they say Putin does, but they did it in Ukraine. Anyway, it's weird. If you see what Ukrainian newspapers are saying, Ukrainian military deny Russian breakthrough near they deny that this is happening. It's not happening. And
it's all bullshit.
Those Russian soldiers are actually us undercover. We made it look like we were fighting, but it's us. Don't worry about it. It's all under control.
Don't fall for fake news.
Yeah.
Wyatt Reed sarcastically tweets out, he says, turns out Russia's advance actually consists of a small group of 5 to 10 Russians, because that's what they say, who tried to hide in one basement somewhere. Ignore all the news reports about the impending collapse. It's fake. And posts from UKR officers begging for backup on Telegram. It's military deception. So, because that's what they're trying to say. That's what Ukrainian government. That's what their newspapers are saying. No, it was just 5 or 10 Russians in a basement. They didn't take over. We had a battle, but.
Okay. I'll say this for Israel. All the lies about what they're doing are in our press, but they tell their own people the truth about what's happening for some reason, but not us.
Yeah.
Lies.
Yeah.
But if you live in Israel and read their press, they're remarkably forthcoming. This is unbelievable.
This want to hear what they said?
Yeah, I've heard that forever. I've heard that for at least the last 20 years.
How do they get away with that?
Which is weird because like it goes against some narratives. You behave yourselves out there. I've actually heard that like if you really want to know what's going on in the world, wars and finances, all shit, Al Jazeera.
Al Jazeera?
Yeah. And I was like, bullshit. I'm not gonna
listen to Al Jazeera.
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead. Say
it. Isn't that the ISIS News Network or something?
Say it. Oh no. I don't. That's not the ISIS News Network, but it is a Middle Eastern publication or news network, Al Jazeera.
Okay.
The other one was pretty reliable too. Tel Aviv.
Al Jazeera.
Tel Aviv. Yeah.
Really? Why do you think? Because they don't have a dog in a fight, they'll just say whatever.
I don't know. I think maybe because that whole region, honestly, has been so taken advantage of by much powerful nations like Britain and America and Russia and fucking China that they're just like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking start telling you all the balls and strikes. I have no reason to lie to you people. We are getting fucking raped over here.
Yeah.
Like, so if we're getting raked over the hot coals, then like I'm just gonna tell you how it is and what's really going on.
Yeah, while I'm getting raked over the coals, I'll just scream out what's going on.
Yeah. And so Al Jazeera is based out of Qatar.
Ooh.
Yeah, royalty, the princes.
Yeah.
See, they have no reason to lie either because they're probably literally some of the richest people on this planet.
True.
Golden shitters.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Golden diapers.
This is what they said. They said, we need to understand that these are small groups of several people. Their presence is recorded. And that's why it seems on open source maps that, oh my God, the Russians have moved 12 kilometers deep into Ukrainian territory. But you have to understand that it's not about taking control of this territory. We are talking about a small group of Russians, about 5 to 10 people who got there. And this is absolutely not what it looks like on the map. It's not like they took control of the entire route they covered. No, they made their way and tried to hide in a basement somewhere. Of course, reserves were sent there to knock them out and kill them.
So just they're saying 5 or 10 Russians just booked it. They weren't fighting anybody. They weren't killing anything. They weren't controlling any warehouses. They just wanted to run 12 kilometers in further, hide in a basement and radio. Okay, this is like the deepest we've made it into the country. So go report that. No big deal. So that's what.
How many casualties did you rack up? That
Zero,
would be none.
Boss. Zero. I mean, I almost shot a dog because it was chasing after us, but we were able to fight it off. I didn't have to kill the dog.
Your best 60-year-olds after him?
Yeah, right? Did you grab
squad?
You grab some teenagers off a street corner, throw them in a van, send them, hey, you got to go get these 5 or 10 guys in a basement.
But not the Nazi ones. They're hanging out soccer games in Kiev for some reason, not on the front lines.
That's right. Isn't that something?
Aisles. Yeah.
I was reached out to like 6 or.
So he's referring to what's the name of those guys? The Azov Battalion.
Oh yeah, Azov.
So what is Kurt insinuating that they're not participating in this war for some reason?
Are they not?
It's kind of so what he was alluding to.
I really thought that this was their thing. This was their war.
I think every war was their war. They're genuine, bona fide Nazis.
Yeah. So they're down to fight anytime.
Yeah.
They're DTF.
Definitely DTF.
You grab some teenagers off a street corner, throw them in a van, send them, hey, you got to go get these 5 or 10 guys in a basement.
But not the Nazi ones. They're hanging out soccer games in Kiev for some reason, not on the front lines.
That's right. Isn't that something?
See?
Yeah.
I was reached out to like 6 or 8 months ago by a Ukrainian media company called United 24, and I did a background dig on them. They get their funding from the Bank of Ukraine, and they were telling me, hey, by the way, we can give you exclusive access to behind the scenes things and how the battles are going and all this stuff if you want to make videos for us. And I just said, no, thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's common. That's quite common for people to send.
Yeah, because they would have drugged them and put them in a uniform.
Then the funding is.
They want to what?
They would have drugged them and put them in a uniform and dropped them behind Russian enemy lines.
That'd have been fucked up. Like you wake up and there's a rifle on your chest. What the fuck? Where am I? You're out in the woods.
Where's my camera?
Hey, you're out in the fucking woods somewhere.
There's your camera now.
Yeah, that's your new camera. Point and shoot.
Pictures.
Do you know how to point and shoot? Yes? Shoot.
We want all still shots, yeah?
It's from the Bank of Ukraine.
Yeah, and where do you think they get their money from? They get their money from
for me.
Maybe,
actually.
yeah, from us.
And you.
Yeah.
And you over there. I see you in the back. Yeah, we're paid. We're the ones that are giving them the money.
That's where they get it from.
Yeah.
State Department,
exactly.
United States. Yeah.
From
So it's
stolen Nazi treasure, probably.
Yeah.
So that's when they say it's not going abroad; it's coming back to Americans.
Yeah. Nobody's ever reached out to me like that.
Really?
They've done videos about me being a misinformer, spreading misinformation, and a conspiracy theorist.
You had your chance with Bohemian Grove.
What's that? With the Bohemian
Grove reached out, and what did you do? You told them the Nixon quote, and they didn't think it was funny, even though I think it's very funny.
So, they've never reached out to me. Nobody's ever. The Vox in Ukraine did a story about how I'm a conspiracy theorist spreading lies about Ukraine. That's what they did, and they put me on. Then remember, they put me on the kill list.
Oh, that's right, the Ukrainian kill list.
I'm on the Ukrainian kill list. So you get
They put Jimmy on a fucking Ukrainian kill list?
Yeah, they sure did. It's about 1.5 years ago. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Kidding?
No, I remember. He did a full report on it and showed the actual documentation that he was on a kill list. They wanted to.
Like, okay, when they say kill, do they mean just like he blocked off their internet, or do they mean like?
No, they mean.
Yeah? Holy crap.
If anyone should encounter Jimmy Dore in the wild and you are a Ukrainian service member, please do us the courtesy and take out Jimmy Dore.
Wow.
Because remember, he was going on and on and on about the Minsk Accords and all that, and how Zelensky came to power, and they're like, all right, we got to kill him.
Yeah, he's saying too much.
He's saying too much.
But that's a lot of people they'd have to get rid of, too. I mean, although Jimmy's bringing it to people's attention, it should be public knowledge, or at least freedom to the public to get the knowledge. If you go do the research, you'll find it.
No, but that's the reason why they want to shut everything down. They want to block everything off because they're tired of people asking questions. Don't ask any questions.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's nuts.
That's why Hollywood puts those subliminal messages in their movies. Or a lot of the main characters say, don't think, just do.
Mm-hmm.
The new Maverick movie. Don't think, just do.
Is that a line in that movie? I still haven't.
Yeah, man.
I still haven't seen one of the greatest movies made in recent history.
It's an amazing movie.
I want to watch it. I mean,
it's a good movie.
Top Gun was like one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Yeah, I think the second one is better.
And then as our last episode, we were talking about how shitty movies have been the last 15 years, easy. To have a movie like Maverick come out and everybody be like, fuck yeah. Like this movie was like, yes. And I was like, shit, I got to see
full of American bravado.
Yeah.
The whole doing the mission that you shouldn't do. It's suicide. Nobody in their right mind would fly this mission.
The age-old tale of.
But there's one man
who
stands above the rest.
Yeah. Maverick?
Maverick.
Was it Maverick?
Yeah. And he even has the classic holds up the big catalog book on the F-18. This is the manual for the F-18, which I'm sure all of you know front to back. And guess what he does? He drops it in the garbage can.
Oh.
Forget about that.
All right. All right.
It's a classic American tale, man. Against all odds.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that shit out.
You got to, man. Where you been?
Under a rock? I don't.
You're gonna go get a USA #1 T-shirt right after that movie.
I work for a living. I got a gang of kids, and a puppy, and side hustles, and
You're probably gonna wind up searching the internet for a T-shirt that has an F-18 on it, but it's in the American flag colors.
Ooh.
That's what's going to happen to you after you watch that movie.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a pair of Stars and Stripes fucking
boxers.
Sweatpants.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Mm-hmm. And a Top Gun hat.
Let's wrap this up with these guys.
All right.
You get a totally different treatment, James, than I do. That was
when they were trying. Hey, we don't only this is up and coming guy. Let's see if we can co-opt this guy.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah,
because I wasn't an up and comer. I already up and came.
You are.
Hey now.
Yeah, I went.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Easy, Jimmy.
I'm a down in winter.
Okay. And if you'd like to hear some more of my up and came jokes, you can see me in Rutherford, New Jersey, Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, Chicago, Appleton, Wisconsin, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Louisville, Kentucky. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets over a step.
For real, I think I would go see Jimmy Dore if he ever came to my neck of the woods.
See where you live, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that he wouldn't. That's prime real estate where you're at.
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah. You probably have a lot of fans there. But he goes to fucking war zones.
Yeah, he does.
I'll be in Portland, and I'll be in fucking Austin, Texas.
Seattle,
I'll be
Washington,
in Chicago, Illinois. It's like, why the fuck are you going there?
Why are you going there? Well, maybe he's doing like a ministry where he's trying to convert.
Ooh, yeah. He's trying a red pill.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay.
Trying to red pill people. Here's truth. Don't turn away.
This looks like this might be a little fun here. I forgot about this.
Let's
There's so much stuff in the news. Any of you people in the chat want to write in the comments anything you want us to cover?
I wonder if that's by design. Maybe.
Could maybe
overload this simple human mind with
too much news and
too much
going on.
Too much news. Maybe 3-4 major things happening every week. No, no you're fine. You're
no. This is all natural. It's been going on for a long time. You guys are just noticing now. But I didn't really get to spend too much time on this, but apparently,
oh my god,
the feds took over. These guys right here took over DC, right? Deployed the National Guard on DC, and the people went out there and they wanted to take matters in their own hands.
Yeah,
look at it. I mean, honest to God, he runs like. All I keep thinking of is Jerry Lewis doing a character. Big story breaking out in DC. This is a big story. Big story. And so big that the attorney general and the head of the FBI tweeted about this story. That's how big the story is. Do you want to know?
Well, I mean, come on. Honestly, Kash Patel doesn't really have a whole lot going on right now.
No. Since he solved the Epstein case.
Yeah, he saved us from that. Him and Bongino, they saved us from the Epstein files.
What an amazing job they did. They just cleared that up so crystal clear. And it's airtight.
The last thing we wanted to see happen is everything burned to the ground.
Burned to the ground or re-victimize the victims.
We can't re-victimize the poor victims.
Yeah.
Yes. We got the right guys. The right guys got confirmed.
Right.
For that job. I mean, they
knocked it out of the park.
They couldn't have done a better job, man. It's absolutely job well done, gentlemen.
Big the story is, that's how big it is. They took time, the attorney general and the head of the FBI took time out of their day to tweet about this story. That's how big this is. What is it about the Epstein? No. Is it about we caught Israeli spies inside the White House? No. Is it we found the CIA lying to Congress? No. What is it? Turns out there was a guy who threw a hoagie at a cop. Who, by the way, looked hungry. These guys look like they're hungry. So let's watch. This is what happened. So he's yelling at the cops in D.C., and then he whips a hoagie at him.
Oh
my God.
What did you think was going to happen?
I know.
And I have to tell you what, too. That number one looked like a foot long.
It did.
And he's in D.C. That sandwich cost fucking $24.
That was a $25. He just threw
felony.
$25 at him.
That was a $25 felony. He threw at that officer.
That was what do they call the upgraded battery? Assault and battery.
Yeah.
It's the felony one, right?
Yeah.
With a sandwich.
Well, and especially if it was a federal officer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't touch those guys. You can't even touch them.
You can't touch them. Yeah.
Let alone throw a fucking foot long at them.
I gotta say though, because let this video play for a second. Is this guy outrunning them down the street? Like he should have been caught immediately. He should have been tackled like right here.
Somebody should have been like, bam, right away, like right on his ass. But they want to, they enjoy the chase.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it gives them something to do.
Go ahead and get a head start, buddy. We're coming. Get your tasers ready.
Or a Subway submarine.
Look at him.
Sandwich, and then he tries to take off, and he runs like
You're
almost
right. Actually, those pursuing officers look like they're fucking struggling.
Right?
To catch up with this guy who's running like a fucking
like Big Bird.
Like yes, like fucking Big Bird. They can't catch fucking Big Bird.
They can't catch him.
Oh my God.
Almost as fast as Jerry Lewis doing a character. That's how. I mean, this lady with the thing.
It's very Steven Seagal run.
You see, the guy can't run. Why would you put yourself in a position where you're going to have to outrun somebody when you run like Jerry Lewis with the hitting and the lady? I have the glasses and the stop it with the thing. I'm going to try and run. He runs like that. That's not how.
He's an emotional, mind-controlled idiot, like many of the morons in DC. Why would you throw a sandwich at a? What is your statement of that? And I want them to beat you up if you did that.
It depends on what's in the sandwich.
Well, like I said, man. Go ahead.
I think it depends on what's in the sandwich, is what your statement is.
Because if it was Italian,
or was it a ham sandwich?
A ham,
a pig.
Yeah, no, I got
pig.
it. Yeah.
Was it ham with bacon?
Ooh.
Or was it a BLT?
See, but you're thinking too much.
Am I
going too deep? You're like an artist.
Am I playing 4D chess?
Yes. Yeah, you're being really creative. It's like working with Mercury.
You're like
you an artist.
Yeah. You an artist.
Because you're thinking about like the messages behind it. Because like later, right? Yeah. So it's gonna be, how funny would that be? Let's go with your idea. I like it. So he swaps the motherfucker with a foot long. Starts running because he knows he's going to get arrested. So he puts on a pursuit. Yeah. But after they arrest him, and then they got to collect the evidence, and they have to report in their police report and to the judge what kind of sandwich was it. They're going to say, yeah, it was a ham sandwich with extra bacon on it.
With extra bacon. And it was not a regular white hoagie roll. It was a donut.
See? The buns were made of Krispy Kremes.
Of Krispy Kreme.
This fucking asshole. Throw the book at this asshole. for all the subliminal messaging. But no, I bet he probably is some gay fucking tuna sandwich.
Yeah.
And he was truly he just wanted dinner and he was gonna go home. And he said, you know what? Something in my fucked up brain's telling me to go in front of these officers and start my bullshit to these officers. And then like they weren't giving him the reaction that he was looking for, or he started his stupid fucking libtard bullshit and just got fed up, and that's enough. And he throws the sandwich at him. Yeah.
They weren't biting on what he was trying to sell. He's sitting there barking at him and giving him the what for.
Yeah, and they were probably like, dude, piss off. Get the fuck out of
here.
Yeah,
listen, man, that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. I got a fucking family to support, okay? And when my boss tells me to stand here on this corner, that's what I'm going to fucking do.
Yeah.
Now, please, piss off. Yeah?
And if I was a cop and it wasn't a ham sandwich with extra bacon, I'd be a little disappointed. I would be. You didn't put any thought into the sandwich at all? Nothing?
No.
Like, I don't mean that much to you at all. You thought like you said, premeditated. I'm going to go get a sandwich and I'm going to give them the what for. If they don't like it, I'm going to hit them with my sandwich.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you immediately be like, you know what? Give me the double meat ham and give me double bacon.
We're going to double charge for both those, sir.
Yeah. It's fine.
No. All right.
So this is going to be a $34 sandwich.
Double meat, double bacon. Coming right up, sir. We got you. That'll be $42. Would you like a Coke? We have Coke. No,
just the sandwich would be fine.
Okay. And that's it. But see, again, that's too much thought. If I were to premeditate it, I'm not that way. I wouldn't have thought of bacon and ham because that's like perfect. I just would have said, I want heavy mayo, heavy oil and vinegar.
Yeah, sloppy. Like
make
a sloppy
that shit
sandwich.
just wet as shit. I want you to dip my bread in the oil.
Oh yeah.
And vinegar.
And the vinegar. Yeah. So it just
and don't wrap the sandwich up too good either, because when I throw it, I kind of want it to explode.
Yeah.
And I want there to be splash damage to hit the other cops. Man, I got hit with a fucking pickle in my eye.
I know.
And
the other guy's like, man, that ain't nothing. I got hit with a jalapeno.
Yeah.
And the seed went up my nose.
Shit, my eyes were burning and shit. All right, let's see what they caught him. Because it looks like they're
I want to see if they catch him.
I'm going to back up a little bit because I want to rewatch.
I'm telling you, man, he starts to break away.
Struggling.
He starts to break away. Like he looks like he's going for the end zone.
All right, here we go.
Sandwich, and then he tries to take off, and he runs like almost as fast as Jerry Lewis doing a character. That's how.
Yeah.
With the thing, I'm gonna
beat you up if you did that. By the way,
I bet
I don't want people to throw sandwiches at cops.
So he threw a Subway sandwich at that cop, and then they chased him down and got him. And I bet he's going to get more time than that pervert Jared did from those Subway commercials. That's all I'm saying.
And he's going to get a nightstick in the.
You want to watch it again? Here it is. Yeah. So he gets mad, throws it at him, and then game on. We got a couple of chubby cops chasing a guy who can't run. Look how long it takes him to catch up to them.
Oh yeah, what the fuck are they doing?
The guy can't run for shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at it. I mean, honest to God, he runs like.
You know what though? Because I can't, and it's just my brain, okay? Because I can't fucking trust shit. That guy who threw the sandwich and ran, he looked in pretty good shape, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking he's a fucking glowy. I'm thinking he's a fed.
Yeah, right. Like it was a setup.
It's a setup.
It was all part of the act.
Yeah. Because he didn't, he hit the guy in the chest.
Yeah.
With the sandwich. And then he's running daintily. And they're like huffing and puffing and they can't fucking catch the guy. Like, all right. Hold on. The only way I won't believe he's a fed is if I see them like put a knee on his neck.
So I was just going to say, it's going to be in the tackle. That's how you're going to know Because the tackle, if they tackle him with some
got,
anger,
he's got fucking
he gets
rash on his
road
face.
rash on his face and on his knees and everything.
Then he's not a Fed.
He's not a Fed.
But if he's clean, they didn't tase him or like you said, didn't get up
tie him or nothing. Yeah.
Is that video fucking? Is that it?
All I keep thinking of is Jerry Lewis doing a character.
It's insane. As you know, I'm not right there, and I'm not a Fed. But if that guy threw a sandwich at me like that, I would chase him down and beat the daylights out of him.
There you
if
go.
I had a uniform on, it's even more imperative that you do that because no one respects you if this guy can peg you with Subway sandwiches.
So, Attorney General Pamela Bondi, she also tweeted about it. She says, if you touch any law enforcement officer, we will come after you.
Ooh.
They're really making this a big.
But if you run large pedophile islands,
that's right.
You're good.
You're fine.
Just so we're clear.
Just send me your log information and I will destroy them.
Yeah. I'll make sure I put that on my desk.
Yeah, put it on my desk and I'll have Patel and Bongino take care of it.
Yeah, but if you throw a sandwich at one of our law enforcement officers,
you're probably gonna die.
Yeah, but if you're like associated with Israel at all or run pedophile rings,
you're fine.
You're good. You're safe. Okay, don't you worry. You're safe.
Yeah.
Deal. I just learned that this defendant worked at the Department of Justice. No longer.
Wait, what?
The guy worked at the Department of Justice. So the crime rise in D.C. is coming from inside the Trump's Justice Department.
See, that's just what the guy used to work for the Department of Justice.
He worked for DOJ, but not any longer. He got his golden parachute for doing this.
Yep.
I mean, because we have to fire him, make an example out of him, but it was all
but
prearranged.
He's gonna pop up 10 steps ahead of everybody. You know. He's going to be a director.
He's going on a perma vacation.
Yeah. Or he's going to get a promotion, a super promotion.
So, right. Okay. So he was with the DOJ.
Yeah.
Now he just graduated to the CIA.
CIA, right. He'll be like a director of field operations or something.
Yeah. Some middle management position in the CIA. He's good. He's going to be golden.
Your salary is going to be $85,000 a year. Yes, we know that that's not enough to even afford an apartment in the city, but don't worry, you're going to be intermingling with some of the most profitable drug dealers and pedophilia rings in the planet. So they'll break you off. Don't worry.
You'll make plenty of side money.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity.
What is happening?
Yes. Yes.
Dude, this is weird.
And they charged him with a felony. It's since been it's
a felony.
I guess he already had a preliminary hearing, and the judge said no, you're overcharging. It's not a felony that you threw a. I mean, hey, maybe how do we know that the police officer wasn't gluten intolerant? Maybe that's the problem.
Dude, I'm telling you,
he probably was gluten intolerant with all the shit that we've been eating and the stuff they put in our foods. They've made us gluten intolerant.
Yeah, and you know what happened in the courtroom is the judge was like, "What kind of sandwich was it?" It's a Black Forest ham, hey, with double meat and double bacon. The judge goes, "I like your style, kid."
That's my favorite sandwich. You got good taste, kiddo.
Okay. And did I hear that you put jalapenos on yours too? I like your style, kid. Misdemeanor.
6 months probation.
Yeah, 6 months.
Get out of here, you knucklehead. You.
Yeah, you knuckle sandwich. You.
Get out of here.
Tells him to approach the bench, and he gives him a little noogie on his head.
Come here, you
little wise ass. You.
Come here, you fucking. All right, get out of here, you, and stop throwing the sandwiches. Yeah,
silly bastard. And then as he's walking out, he goes, "I like that kid."
Okay, who's next?
Uh-huh.
To the sandwich, or did he just come up to them?
I mean, the cop isn't very. They're not very tolerant of anything else. Why would he be tolerant of gluten? You know what I'm talking about? Come on, come on. So here's the crazy part of this tweet, Kurt. She says, "This is an example of the deep state we have been up against for 7 months."
What? The deep state's resulting to throwing sandwiches.
Yeah, they do far worse than that.
Yeah.
But this is an example of the deep state we have been up against for 7 months.
They throw sandwiches, people.
Yeah. So, okay. Oh, my God. So, George Soros, whoever else in the deep state, there's a lot of names, but we like George.
AKA Emperor Palpatine.
Is in his fucking castle in Transylvania. And he says, you know what I want to do? I want someone to throw a Subway sandwich at one of the come on. Fools!
Yeah. You know what would be funny is if I was watching the news and I see a cop get a Subway sandwich across the chest.
Alexander, make it happen. You got it, Dad.
Come down from your perch in New York City.
Get your dick out of that child and do this for me quickly. Woo!
Oh,
and here I was thinking the deep state was the permanent intelligence apparatus overthrowing foreign governments while increasing intrusive and illegal surveillance both at home and abroad. But it turns out it's actually a guy in DC throwing a Subway sandwich at an ICE agent. That's the deep state.
That's the real deep state. Forget all the money laundering and letting drugs into the country and then kind of subterfuging the current administration and doing all these things and causing wars in other countries. Nope. Throwing Subway sandwiches.
Yeah.
Who would have thought they would have stooped this low?
But see, all those things that you just mentioned, those are, I think you forgot this term. Those are bad actors.
Oh,
those are bad actors.
Yeah.
Globally and abroad.
Yeah. Just some bad actors, folks.
Those bad actors, man. They, I tell you, they get one bad review in Hollywood and then they turn into global terrorists, you know?
It's a slippery slope.
That's not what that means.
Holy shit. All right.
I think that guy's from the deep throat state, if you know what I mean.
I think I know what you mean.
Based on his run.
I tweeted out assault with a hoagie, the worst kind of assault that there is. If this is the kind of thing that Kash Patel thinks are worthy of being tweeted out by the FBI director, then the agency is in worse shape than anyone thought. This is you're supposed to have high profile. Look,
hey Jimmy, look, dude, you got to get your W's somewhere
somehow,
okay? Because they've been taking a lot of fucking L's ever since they got in. So yeah,
I think now that I'm thinking about this story, and not making jokes about it, I think I do remember hearing how crazy the sandwich throwing has gotten. It's just out of control in DC and big cities. It's not drugs and rape and all that other stuff. It's people throwing hoagies.
It's an epidemic.
It's an epidemic. I mean, it's got to be stopped, and they're taking good steps here to. They're showing people that they will run you down and tackle you and arrest you and charge you with a felony.
With a felony,
with assault with a deadly hoagie.
Because they want to nip it in the bud. You got to nip it in the bud
before
it gets out of control, like throwing dildos on a basketball
right. Yeah,
court.
Because now what people are going to one up each other, and then they're going to get hot subs. God forbid if somebody gets a hot meatball sub right across the chest.
Meatball sub. Oh my God.
That's a hospitalization.
That is. That's messy too.
Yeah,
you can't get that red sauce out of your white.
Yeah, you're going to have to throw that shirt away. You're not getting marinara out of that shirt.
And it's not like the cops get their uniforms for free. That shit comes out of their paychecks.
Right. They got to pay for that. They got to pay for the dry cleaning.
Yeah. Shit's expensive. I bet it's like fucking $60 for one shirt.
Yeah.
You know what? Because I want to finish the joke. How much
How much?
does a official police uniform cost?
I bet you they're pretty expensive.
I'm gonna guess $60 or $65 for the shirt. I'm not playing.
They are nice shirts, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're very nice. Yeah, I've got to see them up close plenty of times.
A couple times, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got Blower, your law enforcement uniform store. Okay.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna check this out right quick. Anybody in the chat want to guess how much a police uniform shirt costs before I find out?
How many people do we have in the chat?
Holy fuck.
Uh-oh.
We got 16.
All right.
Yeah, we've had 15 steady. One just came in. Anybody want to guess? We're going to go the short sleeve polyester super shirt. So that's with the 2 pockets that they'll have.
Yeah.
Because, you got to hang your walkie-talkie on one.
And one for cigarettes.
And then your pens, and then one for your crack pipe.
And cigarettes. Yeah.
I was wrong. I came in under.
You came in under. All right, so I'm going to say they are $110.
You came in too high.
Oh, dang. Okay.
$88.
Whoa.
For the short sleeve. Now, if you're in Chicago during the winter, you got to have the long sleeves.
Yeah.
So the long sleeves are $93.
Woo.
Then you can't just wear a shirt. You need the official Be Dry 3-season jacket.
Yeah. Oh, I bet you that jacket's $200.
Yeah, $230.
Yeah. Oh, I was $30 off.
Yeah. Wow. So, yeah, fucking felony. You're damn right. Felony.
Yeah, because if you add up the amount of, of property damage,
destruction of fucking property,
destruction of personal property.
Yeah, you got to include that in the fine, restitution.
And depending on which side he wore his body cam on, could have messed up the body cam.
You could have fucked up the body cam.
You
could have fucked up the microphone.
Yeah, the mic.
Because you get like olive oil and vinegar in there.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit up.
At the end of the shift, he's got to turn in that camera, and the IT guy is going to be like, "Yeah, man, I got to rehaul this thing."
We got to fill out lots of paperwork, and maybe in 4 months you'll get a new one.
There's a lot of red tape involved.
Oh man!
Found a ton of cocaine stuffed in the bowels of a ship. Look, we did it. You're supposed to look. We caught heads of a drug cartel. Hey, look, we got these RICO criminals on one. Not this. We got a guy through the deep state. It comes with extra cheese, no onion. I mean, it's just a silly video, and they're making a big. This is the deep state, she said, Kurt.
The deep state.
Oh, it made me forget about Epstein. So, great job, heck of a job, Bondi. So, let's see. A worst thing to happen to Subway sandwiches since Jared Fogle. Yes, that's good. Yes.
Wow.
And offsets the best thing of H-1B visas keeping.
Only the deep state could come up with a plan so evil and violent as to throw a sandwich.
Yeah.
Well, he should get jail time for assault with a deli weapon. Am I right?
Come on. Nice.
Wow.
Nice. That was a good one.
Good job, Ed Hansberry.
Yep. That was a good one.
You might get a follow from me on Twitter for that.
That's right.
With a deli weapon.
Don't bread on me.
Yeah, with a deli weapon. Yeah. Don't bread on me.
Oh my
See,
God.
This is what we were talking about earlier today.
This is great, man.
The internet's a double-edged sword.
It is.
Sometimes it's fucking retarded and gay, but other times it is just golden, man. This is fucking awesome.
Don't bread on me.
Oh, I love it. That's great.
Awesome.
Am I right? Come on. So do you want to see what led up to that? Do you want to see what led up to that, James?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay, so this is a 2-minute video of what led up to it. So this guy's
nice.
obviously been drinking, and then now he's got his Subway to try to fill up his gut. That's all got the booze in it.
Is he back from a James O'Keefe secret date? That's my guess. He's all riled up from a James O'Keefe undercover report.
I think that's what happened. And so let's listen to him.
They what?
You see these fascists right here?
Fascists?
Fuck you!
What the fuck a fascist, bro?
Uh-huh.
The fuck that even mean? I don't know. I'm fucking drunk.
Yeah.
Just fucking fascists over there. Shit,
what is that, a new car or something?
Yeah. What the fuck is you talking about, bro?
Was that like a new Ferrari or something?
Nah, man, I don't know nothing about that Ferrari fascist. I don't know nothing about it.
Does that mean it's like the fastest?
Well, I think that's pretty low. That's a pretty low bar for fascists. If you could tell them F you right to their face and they just walk past you and don't do anything.
Yeah, maybe, right. Not your typical fascist. Wouldn't let you get away with yelling.
Maybe
at
not
them.
like the German variety back in the 40s and late 30s.
The proper fascists, you know.
Yeah, the proper
textbook to the book to the letter fascists. Yeah. They're really setting the bar. They're just changing the definition of all kinds of fucking words to fit whatever whining and crying. This guy must have too much soy in his fucking diet. You're fascist. Like, dude, you're drunk. Go home, eat your fucking sandwich.
You know, I wonder
crank
if that's
one
what
out.
Happened. Yeah,
go to fucking sleep.
I wonder if he was at a bar and his friends were like, "Dude, shut it down. All right, let's knock it off. Go home, get a sandwich, and go home." And he was still like, then he's really mad because his friends don't want to go along with him.
Right?
You know. So he goes in. He's probably giving the guy a Subway, the poor bastard, when he's ordering a double ham and double bacon. He's making it as fast as he can. Get this guy out of here, please.
Yeah. Hurry up and get the fucking sandwich done, this bastard.
And they, you know, and he won't leave, so they just throw it outside, so he has to go after it.
God damn it. I said no onions on my sandwich.
But do you know what I'm talking about? They're like, yeah, good night, man. See you. Get out of here.
Just take it and go.
Yeah,
take it and go. You don't even have to pay. Just
go nicely. Yeah, go nicely.
Yeah, go nicely.
It's not really that much of a police state, right? If you could just go, F you, right out in the middle of the street, and they just walk by and leave you alone. It doesn't seem. I don't know. Anyway,
how much do you want to bet, Jimmy, that this guy that I read as an emotional gay man who works in politics is actually married and says he's not gay? I'll bet you that's part of the story. I'll bet you anything.
I'll bet you Curtis.
Like Ben Collins is married to.
I'm gonna have to. I would take that bet, man.
Yeah,
I agree with them.
I agree.
That's good money. I think Kurt fucking nailed it.
Oh yeah, that's 100%.
Holy shit.
Woman. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I don't know who Ben Collins is, but
yeah, you do from the Twitter files.
Oh, that Ben Collins. Okay, here we go. So these black guys filming are laughing at this guy.
Shame.
And he yells like the whitest of white people. Shame.
We really talking real shit. I need to do some background studying about the Federal Bar Association.
So he comes back before.
He goes back.
The ones they pulled up in. These fascists.
Oh, the fascists tried to the federal
they're gonna egg them on and shit. Oh, them fascists and shit you was screaming at earlier.
Yeah.
Stupid ass. Yeah, damn right. I see them.
Yeah, they're right over there.
Dumbass motherfucker. Go ahead, get yourself arrested.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sit here and film this shit.
Better you than me.
Yeah, That's it.
By investigators.
Where did they? What vehicles did they show up in?
They showed up in unmarked.
Where are they? Where?
Right, is it the white truck right there? The white car in front of there.
That white Jeep over there.
All the white cars.
All those white cars.
Yeah.
It's on. There you go.
And they're fucking laughing at it.
Yeah, because they
know.
God. This guy is on his way to jail. Actually, right there, he's on his way.
Right at that moment.
Right at that moment, they're like, he's walking to jail right now.
He's gonna walk himself right to the fucking processing. Oh man.
Goes Mr. Pink Shirt, wedding ring with a Subway sandwich. There it is. There it goes.
He's for the man.
They don't really seem that fascisty if he's allowed to get right in their face.
I was gonna say, I would be like, hey man, you need to back up. Okay.
That shit looks fake. It just looks fake. You're not gonna.
Any normal person and a civilian, if they had somebody in their face, would either walk away or they would be like, hey, back up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Or one of there's 4 cops there.
Right.
Not one of them is gonna
Right.
go, whoa. Hey.
Right.
No.
Hey, buddy.
Go down the street
home.
with that shit. They're not just gonna stand there. But
Because
again,
for what he's doing right there, they would tell him right there, hey, shut it down or we're taking your ass in.
Or I'm gonna fucking knock your jaw right off your face.
Yeah.
You can pipe that shit down. We're fucking federal agents, asshole.
Right.
But look at his I'm gonna back it up just a few seconds. Look at his fucking his body as he's shouting. So either yes, he's very feminine, or it's fake. And I don't care how drunk I fucking been. I'm not gonna be like, bleh. I mean, just look at his body.
Yeah.
They don't really seem that fascisty if he's allowed to get right in their face.
Yeah.
Wave his fist at them. He's waving his fist at them. How fascist are they?
That's way too close.
No.
And the cop is kind of standing there, right? Nice and straight. Like he's waiting for that sandwich to come at him. He's just waiting. He knows this is his lines. And at some point when he says whatever the last thing it is he says, that's when the sandwich is going to come.
Yeah, he's standing there like, oh, man, I hope he didn't dip this thing in au jus.
Yeah, I mean, I fucking told him no oil and vinegar on this.
No oil and vinegar, but you know what? That bag looks like it's leaking.
No, you know, Gabby, super bad. No.
Bro,
It's not worth it, bro. Here it comes.
It's not fucking worth it.
What is the black guy yelling at?
I want to find out what he's yelling at because he's.
Fucking way. You did that.
What is that?
Here it comes.
You know the fucker.
Oh. I want to see the
Look how bad he runs. Like that's not even a quick jog.
He cooked him.
And there it is. There it is. Subway sandwich.
There's the evidence.
Assault with a deli weapon.
Did somebody eat the sandwich?
It looks empty.
It looks empty.
It's like a little bit of lettuce up here, but the bag looks empty.
They actually did a story about this and does CNBC. The man facing a federal felony assault for allegedly chucking a Subway sandwich at a U.S. Customs and Border Protection agent in Washington. He was an employee of the Department of Justice.
Or, wait a minute. So this guy worked for the DOJ. So he's got friends in high places.
Yeah.
He's got some connections.
Yeah.
This was a Subway's getting a boost.
Oh,
this is
like
an
this
advertising.
is a promo for the Subway.
Yes. It's it's not an official commercial, but there's no such thing as bad publicity. And now Subway's all over fucking Twitter right now.
Yeah.
like that's gonna drive up sales for them.
It is, because everybody's gonna just subliminally be like, "Hey, I want a Subway sandwich.
I want a Subway sandwich now.
Yeah, I want that double meat, double bacon."
I will openly say, and that's gonna be what I'm gonna get, just because that's. But yeah, I'm kind of a little hungry right now. I want a Subway sandwich.
Feeling a little Subway, yeah.
Shit works. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
I bet their stock is going up too. I bet
those advertisers, they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
The man identified in court documents as Sean Charles Dunn. Boy, he is done.
Oh, yeah, he is.
He's been fired, she said. Dunn worked in the International Affairs section of the Criminal Division of the Department of Justice.
What? That's so weird.
That is so weird. So
yeah.
See, it's like you can't believe shit.
No. Don't tell me that this is not a thing.
Right.
A guy who has a job like that, you mean to tell me this is the kind of guy who goes out and acts like your regular backwoods redneck when he gets liquor in him?
Yep. Walking publicly intoxicated, like fucking hammered.
Yeah, hammered, and we'll just start talking shit with federal agents.
The federal agent. He knows what the charge is.
Right. He knows the whole bit. He knows the whole bit.
Yeah, he knows what the charge is, but did it anyways. It's not mathing.
And that's why I want to see. Yeah, I want to see the tackle.
Yeah, I still so you seen him, right? He was running down
the
sidewalk, and then he must have turned a left through the parked cars, and then they lost vision. So I don't think they tackled him hard. I bet they didn't.
Yeah, maybe they just grabbed him and slowed him down.
Right.
Two
guys on either side grabbed him, because there's that picture of him standing there in the handcuffs. And I was looking at his arms to see if there was any blood,
road rash or nothing. There's no road rash.
Yeah,
knees, elbows, hands. Yeah.
He looked clean. Yeah.
Little face action, little cheese grade on the asphalt.
Yeah. Or let's see his mugshot.
Yeah, the mugshot.
You know what? I'm gonna Google. Hold on.
What's his name? Charles Dunn?
Yeah, I'm gonna Google him right now. Charles Dunn. No, Sean Dunn.
Sean Dunn.
Charles is his middle name.
Yes, Sean Charles Dunn. Let's see.
Mugshot. Watch there not be any mugshots.
Nope.
I don't see no mugshots of him, man. That's fucking bullshit, because if I got fucking arrested right now, you'd have my mugshot by morning.
Well, yeah. Yeah. And that was a few nights ago.
Yeah. There's this. I'm going to share this because this is fucking bullshit. Yeah, I don't see anything. Hold on, kiddies. Hold on. I'm gonna get this pulled up because this is bullshit. Boom, 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 boom. No, I picked the wrong one. Hold on. Oh, there we go. All right, now what I'm going to do is we're going to zoom in here. Why are you doing this to me? Stupid.
Yeah, he doesn't even have any, his clothes are still intact. They didn't even rip his shirt.
No,
nothing.
He's not dirty. He's not bleeding.
No. He could still go out after this. They uncuffed him. He could still go into the bars.
And I don't know why this thing's being fucking stupid. I don't know how to work computers very well. I'm learning on the fly. But yeah, we see his elbows clean. Like you get tackled on the concrete, that's one of the first things that hits the concrete.
Yeah.
Is your elbows. And he's
trying to protect your face. Yeah. No dirt on him. No rollover, ruffle, nothing.
Yeah, white shorts. They're not dirty. This is bullshit. This is a bullshit story.
Yeah, it's fake. Fake news.
Fucking fake. Always with the fake shit. That's fudged, man. And I think this is where this is where Kurt Metzger's. I think he's going to go with this. I think
he's clearly like a drunk, but what else is he on?
Yeah. The department not Xanax, because that makes you. The department this week deployed hundreds of federal agents to see this crowd. A video of the incident, which occurred Sunday night in Washington's northwest section near the intersection of 14th and U Streets, showed an agitated man in a pink polo shirt and white shorts. And I'm going to guess, and I'm just guessing here, thong underwear. I'm just guessing. While holding a wrapped Subway sandwich in one hand, he then winds up and hurls the sandwich into the chest of the officer nearest to him before sprinting away, while at least 3 officers give chase. Boy, those officers were not in good shape, I'll tell you that. Those officers look like they could use a few sit-ups. And the 32-second clip was posted by FBI Director Kash Patel because, they're really not doing much over there. While being processed by the Metropolitan Police Department, Dunn said, "I did it. I threw a sandwich." Trump administration has justified the federal takeover of D.C.'s police department by arguing that the moves are necessary to crush violent crime in the city. Well, I hope so. I hope we don't have any more of those hoagie throwers, because that's not good.
Yeah, murder included in hoagie throwing in their stats. I don't know if you know that.
No, they don't. Sean Dunn accused of throwing a sandwich.
Yeah, they're going to mark that one as a nonviolent crime.
Right, it's nonviolent. He's going to plead no contest, and they're going to knock it down.
Which at a federal officer is released on his own recognizance as the judge finds the felony charge. So he doesn't even have to post bail.
Yeah, well, I mean,
because he threw a sand. They act like he threw a Molotov cocktail. He threw a sandwich. He threw
if you attack a cop in any way, they were going to treat it like you threw a Molotov cocktail. So it is a little odd that he's going to be fine and just lose his job, because I've seen people do all kinds of stuff with cops and they don't get off that lately.
Well, I'm sure they gave him gave him the business
until he came. And they were like, I don't want to do this.
What's your take on the whole DC cop ramp up, James?
My take on it? Well, it's not ideal. But okay, so here's the thing.
And are you running for something right now?
No. No, I think it's like, I just see it as like a stepping stone towards more of these clampdowns. Like, nobody wants homeless people around, but do you send like ICE agents to go in and get them?
Yes.
That's my issue with this. Is like, is this a trial in DC and then you're going to go to like Chicago and LA or whatever?
I mean, is that really the plan, to imprison homeless people? I haven't heard him say that. He said we're going to evict them.
Yeah, but where are they going to go?
But it's like they've already been evicted. They're
going to go to Baltimore and Waldorf and neighboring cities, but outside of the District of Columbia.
Yeah, they got to get out from DC, right?
Yeah. But so like, it's the next major city, Baltimore. Go there.
Oh boy. Yeah, because Baltimore is I mean, it's close, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's probably about an hour and a half.
No, it's not that far.
Yeah.
Can't be.
I used to live in Baltimore. And then when we would go take a DC trips, don't ask me why.
Wait a minute. Time out.
DC to Baltimore drive. Here we go. Oh, 1 hour exactly. But we trying to get downtown into DC, you're sitting in a shit ton of traffic. It seriously took us like an hour and a half. So 1 hour driving.
Why was I thinking that Baltimore was on the south side? Huh.
But yeah, so they just can't stay in DC. They'll throw them out, and then they put them in Baltimore and let them be Baltimore's problem. That's how they treat homeless and mental illness. It's not my fucking problem. Just give them to put them somewhere else. Let them fucking deal with it. It's like, well, how about you find out if they need some mental health?
Don't care.
Well, we already don't address mental health in this country. Not properly anyways.
It's not profitable. So next.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's about it, really. Because I was going to say, if you can't build any housing for them, because I suppose we would have already done that. There are homeless shelters, but half the motherfuckers don't want to go sleep there because there's lots of rules. You can't show up drunk or high. So what's the point? They're all out on the street to be drunk and high. They're self-medicating the mental illness that they're dealing with. So you can't even go into a homeless shelter because they're going to be like, Roger, are you drunk again? You know you can't come up in here being fucking drunk and shit. So try again tomorrow. Yeah, but why? Fascists. It's Sean Dunn showing up drunk because he's going to be homeless soon. He got fired from the DOJ. He's going to be out on the street.
Yeah, that was not a smart career move for him.
Although I'm kidding. I'm sure he'll be fine. Again, if he was really some, middle management at the DOJ.
Let's take it at face value. Can you imagine that phone call? Because he's married, right? They said he's married.
Yeah, they saw a wedding ring on him, but he could be married to a guy.
Right. So his partner, significant other, spouse.
Partner.
Mr. and Mrs. Dunn. We got Sean here at the federal holding cell here in DC. Oh my God, why? I hit one of our officers with a subway.
Oh no.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
What kind of sandwich was it?
Please tell me it wasn't the double bacon and double ham.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, man. Was he talking about it before? Yeah, he was saying so. I just blew it off. I didn't think he was serious.
Yeah. He gets like that sometimes. He says kooky things.
He says crazy things, but I love him.
That's my Sean.
For better or for worse,
That's what they say. All right, one more quicker thing here before we hit up those reels, because I think those will go by fast. But one more thing, so because tomorrow's a big day for me.
Ooh,
big day.
What's going on?
I have to go to the grocery store early in the morning.
Oh,
and I've got to get chips and dip. I've got to get 6-pack of beer.
Ooh.
I got to get.
I know where this is going.
Something to throw on the grill because Chicago Bears football's back tomorrow.
Yeah.
National television, Sunday Night Football. The Bears are back.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, and don't forget, since last week, the alien spacecraft headed towards Earth is now 7 days closer, everybody. So mark your calendars.
So they're a week ahead of schedule?
No, it's been 7 days since we mentioned it. So now they're 7 days closer.
Okay, yes. Oh my God, yeah. We should have a timer.
I want to do one. I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah, because they said like November, so we'll just have it set for November 1st.
I think we figured like week 5 or 6 in the NFL season.
You know what? I could do this.
I want it to be the NFL logo so bad.
That would be fucking hilarious.
That would be amazing. That would make me a diehard NFL fan for life. Because I would always be able to say, you remember that one time when we thought that an alien craft was going to hit Earth? And it was a Sunday night football promo instead. Although, from what I hear, that the NFL is going to have to pay old Johnny Gruden some money.
Oh yeah, he
because he actually got discovery. The last court appearance said that he can have discovery, so that means that the NFL will have to turn over all of their emails pertaining to this issue, and they're not going to do that.
Damn, right? Yeah.
The conversation is now going to shift to how much did you say you wanted again? 110 million. Okay, that's fine. Cut him the check.
Cut the check, Roger.
Yeah. And you want to coach again in NFL? Fine. Who do you think would hire him?
Wow. Who would give him a shot?
I
Dallas.
Think I was going to say my number one choice is Dallas for sure. I think Dallas would do it. And I think just because they are such a dumpster fire that they would do anything, Cleveland. Cleveland would give him a chance.
Cleveland's another dumpster fire.
And Miami. Miami would do it.
Yeah, but they're good with that Mike Daniels.
I'm not a believer in that guy. I don't think I think it's going to be a horrible season for them.
I like him.
I mean, I like him too, but I don't think he's a good coach. Well, what do I know? I mean, I work on furniture. 78 days. I love it. And will this count down?
It's supposed to be like a ticker. So no. But I could try to figure out how to make that happen.
Make it a countdown? That would be so awesome.
Oh, wait.
Did you find something?
No. Other than this. Here we go. I just wanted to do that.
Yes.
While the show goes on.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
And as we go through our shows every Saturday or midday, when we get those rolling, we'll have the ticker going across the bottom.
Yes.
No. But NFL football, we're ready. I'm ready.
Bear ball.
That's right. Thank goodness I'm not a Minnesota Vikings fan.
Oh boy, I know where this is going.
But pretty par for the course for Minnesota, yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty par for the course for Minnesota. The state that loves having tampons in the men's room. So this is kind of fit.
The Vikings are adding something to their cheerleading crew. Something but you didn't know something was missing? Here it is. No. Here's the video. That starts off with, where are the boys?
Where are the boys at?
I don't know. Oh, there they are.
Oh.
There they are.
Wow.
There they are.
Strut yourself, fellas.
That's a dude. That's a guy.
Yeah.
That's a dude. Whoa. That's a dude.
Do it.
That's a dude. Well, nice. If it's one thing you know about the Vikings of old, they loved when men dressed up as women before they ran into battle.
Did they really?
Oh, huh?
Or is he doing a joke?
What did he say?
He said that Vikings liked when men dressed up as women before they went into battle.
Oh, no, I'm sure that's a joke. It's probably sarcasm. I'm sure the Viking men did not like other men, even though they already were kind of wearing kilts
and stuff
which is like a dress, but they were all very bearded up, and I would assume the Vikings were probably slightly homophobic. I would think. I mean, maybe they closeted once in a while.
Yeah.
where they were like, well, I haven't seen a woman in
a fortnight.
It's been a fortnight since I've seen a woman. And your blonde hair's looking really good, John. Why don't we snuggle up by the fire?
The fish oil.
Hey, wait, whoa, no.
The fish oil has been very kind to your complexion.
Let's lather up that fish oil.
Uh-huh.
Like, hey, no.
Yeah.
Did you know that it would confuse the enemy when they're trying to tear their clothing off of the women, and then they're met with a penis. That's when you strike.
Guy.
I don't know. I think these guys are convincingly cute. I mean, let's watch. Let's look how cute these guys are. I mean, especially the guy on the right.
You know, I have to say they look like they're wearing nylons or their legs are nicely shaped.
Yeah,
the guy
they do not.
That guy on the right is so cute. I bet it would take a half hour of me blowing him to figure out it was a guy.
Jesus.
They're like, oh, wait, what the fuck?
I could tell in 5 minutes tops, Jimmy.
It would probably take me a half hour before it dawned on me. This is a guy's penis. This isn't a lady penis.
Well, is it traditionally the cheerleaders are women and the players are gay men? That's how I thought football was.
Traditionally, the cheerleaders are women and only the players are gay.
Yeah, like your Aaron Hernandez, the CTE, they get all gay and murdery as time goes on.
Maybe the gay players asked for this.
That's what I assumed.
Maybe that's what's happening.
No. It's another one of those damn things where, again, pulling out Mr. George to like, you know what? Oh, football? They enjoy it? Oh, they like it? They like the football, huh? They love it. It's their favorite time of year? Okay. Release the gay cheerleaders. Like, why?
Fools.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not just Minnesota, too, because so on Twitter, I've seen the Patriots.
Oh.
Who was the other one? Oh, man. There was another team, and I'm just like,
really?
What the fuck?
It's not the Buccaneers, is it?
In my Bears video that I'm working on, I actually am I'm commenting in there saying, thank God the Bears don't have fucking cheerleaders at all. Because we're doing that shit. Like when it's Pride Month, the Bears are like one of the first ones with the rainbow bear face.
Yeah.
Happy Pride Month, and it's like this is
so
when we win championships.
The Bears don't have cheerleaders?
No. So back in the day, we did the Honey Bears.
Oh.
But I don't know what happened to the Honey Bears, but thank God they're gone.
They probably wanted to get paid.
Because we'd have honey men bears.
And McCaskey was like, you see, you're saying that word that I don't really know what you're talking about.
Yeah, when you put all those words together and form a sentence, I don't know what you're saying.
There's a monetary thing. I don't
want
get it.
To get paid for. Can you help me out?
Yeah. What
are
we
talking
Mom? About here? Ma!
But bless her heart, Virginia passed.
Yeah.
Jimmy Falla says, not surprised to see fans trashing the Vikings for adding 2 male cheerleaders. The last thing that team needed was 2 more guys who can't score. Am I right? Come on.
Hey, now.
Well, so tell me you don't watch football by not telling me you don't watch football. So, Mr. Jimmy Falla here, although the joke is funny, but it would only work on a team that actually sucks because the Minnesota Vikings went like 12-4 last year and made the playoffs and have arguably the best wide receiver in football. So they had no problem scoring touchdowns. See, I'm taking offense to the joke. I'm fucking getting triggered.
Why?
Because it's not accurate. Jokes need to be accurate. And that's not an accurate joke. I said the last thing the team needed was 2 more guys who can't score. The Vikings have no trouble scoring touchdowns, is my point.
Okay.
Let's say if the guy cheerleader was on the Bears and somebody made that joke, then it works.
It works because there's a lot
because the Bears can't score touchdowns.
Yeah, they can't score touchdowns.
The Bears suck, but again,
didn't they go on like a 6-game no touchdown streak last year or something?
I don't know about that. I don't think so. But we lost 10 games in a row.
Well, that's something.
That is that is something.
It is something.
Fuck yeah. We lost 10 games in a row, but we scored touchdowns.
Okay.
Not a lot of touchdowns in those games, but we scored. Yeah. Garbage time.
I have no room to be talking because it's going to be a horror show this year for the Steelers. So
I don't think it's going to be that bad.
I think it's going to be horrible.
We could wrap this up. With Aaron Rodgers
with no running game.
No good.
No.
There's no running game?
No, nothing.
Who's the running back?
I don't even know. I think it's the ball boy from last year.
Oops.
He got promoted.
Oh yeah.
See that face that you're making? You're like, oh hey, oh boy. That's...
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You're right here. Jalen Warren is the first string running back according to the depth chart. Jalen Warren.
Where did he even come from?
Don't know.
Please tell me he came from the USFL.
I don't know. However, you guys drafted Caleb Johnson. He could be okay. He's listed as the second string running back, and then the third string running back is I've never heard of any of these guys. And the only reason I know Caleb Johnson is because the Bears were in the market to draft a running back.
Yeah.
We needed to draft one, and we waited until the 7th round with our final pick to draft a running back. So I've seen Caleb Johnson's highlights and was like, oh yeah, I'd take Caleb Johnson, but he got picked up by the Steelers. But the third running back is Kenneth Gainwell. Wow. So you guys will be throwing the ball a lot.
A lot. Yeah.
All right here, Steelers.com. They got the depth chart.
So Jalen Warren came from Oklahoma State. Boy. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough season.
Wait a second. You guys got DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
Calvin Austin III.
They're saying that Aaron can't get the ball to him.
He will.
I don't know, man.
You know, Aaron's, he's Mr. RELAX, baby.
Relax, baby.
Just relax.
What are you getting so worked up for?
And you got to watch out for all the fucking cloak and dagger shit that he does. Because, all right, maybe this training camp, and I don't know. Have you heard like they haven't looked good? Well, you said he can't get DK to fucking ball in its training camp.
Yeah, they're saying that there's problems like with the communication.
That's all bait and switch, brother. That's all.
You think that's what they're putting out, but they're in sync? Yeah.
Yeah. You know what does suck though too? That fucking division fucking sucks. Like in a good way.
Well, if you're a Ravens fan, because they're going to own that division.
The Bengals
will be good, but then I mean it's weird to say that the kick around teams are going to be the Steelers and the Browns in that division.
Yeah, the Browns probably ain't doing shit. You guys should be able to beat them, but it's going to be hard to keep pace with the Ravens and the Bengals.
Yeah, they're not gonna. I mean, those are two really good franchises.
Mason Rudolph is still on that team,
and I don't know how.
I don't know either. That's crazy.
Unless he does their taxes for them on top of backup quarterback.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm going to guess there's got to be some sort of catering or something.
He does some administrative stuff. On the off.
He makes the coffee and he grabs the donuts on the way in.
On the way in. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he stops at Dunkin', gets 2 dozen
Make
donuts.
sure all the printers are turned on before he heads down to practice.
All fresh new ink cartridges.
Yeah, does the cartridges. Make sure everybody's computers are working.
That defense looks all right.
Yeah, I mean, they invested $1 billion in the defense, but
yeah, Patrick Queen, linebacker.
Yeah.
Didn't he come from Baltimore?
I don't know.
Or did you guys draft him?
I don't know.
TJ Watt,
but this
Joey
is
Porter
Jr.,
Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay.
I know, but the same thing's going to happen this year as last year. We're going to look great for the first 8 games, and then that's it. We're going to lose 7 out of the next 8 because the defense is going to be beat up and tired.
Damn.
Because the offense will be 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
Well, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are going to. Oh, wait, this is preseason. No, wait a minute. First 4 games, man. Week 1 against the Jets. Win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Week 2 against Seattle. Win. Week 3, Patriots. Win.
I don't think so.
That's 3-0, baby. Patriots?
I don't think so.
Drake May? Did you see his highlights? I saw his highlights today.
No. Is he not looking good?
No. I know it's preseason or whatever, but he didn't look good. Week 4 could be a little bit of a test in Minnesota Vikings, but
it's a loss.
It's JJ McCarthy, man. He's a rookie. He's not going to have his shit together by week 4.
Maybe.
That's a 50-50. I won't say that's a for sure win like your first couple games, but I think you guys got a shot to win that one. Then you got to bye in week 5. Week 6, Cleveland Browns.
That's a W.
That's a W. Then week 7, you got the Bengals. That's
a loss.
Probably a loss. Week 8, Packers come into town.
That's a loss.
Could be a loss. Could be. Everybody's saying Jordan Love's going to fall off, but I don't know. They got good coaching there. So week 9, the Colts. That's a win.
Yeah.
Colts they can't get their quarterback situation figured out. Week 10, you got the Chargers.
That's a loss.
That's probably a loss. Week 11, the Bengals.
That's a loss.
But hey, look at this. Week 12, you're traveling to Chicago. Got the Bears, week 12.
And by then, I think the quarterback situation should be dialed in.
DK Metcalf and you mean with the Bears?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like by week 12, DK and Aaron Rodgers, they felt it out. They figured each other out.
Yeah.
You never know, man. The Bears are such a fucking mystery. I just won't know. Week 13, you got Buffalo.
That's a loss.
Week 14, you're playing these good teams late in the season too. And this is when these good teams play their best ball. Making their fucking playoff push. Week 14, the Ravens.
That's a loss.
Yeah, week 15, the Dolphins.
That's a win.
I could say you guys win in that one. Week 16 at Detroit.
That's a loss.
Yeah. Week 17 at Cleveland.
That's
probably a win. And week 18, finish it off with the Ravens.
Yeah, it's a loss.
That's a tough schedule there.
Yeah, it is.
Between your division being tough and then playing the NFC North.
Yes, sir.
NFC North was the fucking best division in the league last year.
Yep.
When you took wins and losses, man. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, maybe that's going to be a rough one.
It's going to be a rough season. Anyway,
hey, you know what? You get the draft high.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh shit! Well, that was great. That was good.
Maybe we can get Arch Manning. All right, man. Well, you ready to wrap it up?
No, man. I thought we could let's give these guys a whole another hour. Nah, I'm just kidding. We can wrap it up. It was a good show, man. This was good.
Yeah, it was.
I flew.
It did. Well, as always,
right.
everybody, thank you for dropping in. Thank you for watching and listening.
Take care,
and remember,
everybody.
Be nice to each other. Be nice out there.
That's right. See ya.
See ya.